Hey guys, it's Mr. Gary coming to you live with Story Time with Mr. Gary. I know today is a different time. I have a doctor's appointment later on, just getting a full checkup with blood work and everything. So I appreciate you allowing me to come a little bit earlier today. And as always, you can go on our POAC Autism Services YouTube channel and see the 100 plus stories that I've read to you. This is a really cute book today. Oh, Connor's here. Connor, thank you for always. I always count on Mr. Connor coming on, and it's Connor ER versus OR. We get the OR Connor sometimes as well. Sheepish, Wolf Undercover. Oh, hey, Kalea, and Rose, and Jaden, and Faith. Everybody's there. Who else is there? Oh, I got Pono coming. So, I don't know if you know this about wolves. Wolves love to eat sheep. You know, if you remember the all those nursery rhymes with wolves eating pigs. Oh, Kalea finally has Facebook. Welcome. So, the wolf was dreaming about eating sheep, putting an apple in the sheep's mouth, cooking it, and the wolf is like, oh my goodness, I'm going to have such incredible dinners eating all the sheep. And Kalea likes wolves, so she was like, get it. And look at all the sheep. So the wolf thinks, how can I get close to all of these sheep so I can eat them all without them knowing what I'm doing? So what the wolf does, very clever, because wolves are very clever. He dresses up as the sheep. Can you see? You can tell which one he is, right? Kind of sticks out in the crowd, but he puts like a sheep clothing over him, and he sneaks in slowly. Scoot. He scoots in. He's a scooter. And he's like, success, I'm in. So look, he's in the sheep house, and he's in, surrounded by all the sheep, and the sheep doesn't know that he's there. And he's thinking, oh, I'm going to have some sheep for dinner. I'm going to have some sheep. I'm going to have lamb chops and mutton. And, oh, shh. I'm pretending to be a sheep. So all the sheep are waiting in line for fried okra. You know, the first time I had fried okra, I was in the Air Force, because there's so many people from the southern United States in the military, and I never even heard of okra before. And all my friends from the South were like, okra. So that was the first time Mr. Gary ever had okra. Yes, Kalea, Chris is right in the back with me. So he's pretending to be a sheep. And look, the sheep are kind of looking at him like, that guy's kind of tall, and his ears are kind of pointy. But the wolf is like, nobody suspects a thing. And look, all the sheep are underneath. Did they look a little scared? And the wolf's up there eating, and all the sheep are underneath. And the wolf's like, nobody suspects a thing. Who thinks the sheep suspect that he's a wolf? I do. I'll bring Chris in live. Chris may pop in later. If he does, I will have him say hello to everybody. So the wolf is like, it's all part of the master plan. Step one, be helpful. So look, the wolf is cleaning up all the dishes. She's washing all the dishes. But as he's washing and cleaning, what is he thinking? I'm going to eat those sheep. Yummy. Get in my belly. Get in my belly, those sheep. Austin Powers. So he's being so nice and cleaning because he wants to fool the sheep that he's one of them. Step two, be handy. So look, he fixes the washing machine. He chops the wood. He does everything right. But all he's thinking about is eating the sheep. That's all the wolf wants to do. He just wants to eat the sheep. And as he's making bread in the oven, what is he thinking of? A sheep sandwich. A sheep sandwich. Step 3, so it was like be helpful, be handy. Step 3 is be fun and be friendly. So look, they're doing a Zumba class. Mr. Gary loves the Zumba, just saying. Doing a Zumba class, and what's he thinking about? Oh, sheep and jello, sheep and lamb pops. Oh, maybe a sheep milkshake. That's a little gross, but maybe a sheep milkshake. And he's just thinking, oh, I'm going to love eating these sheep. And he's making friends and be a team player. And look, he's all playing and really seems to be getting along with the sheep, doing a really, really good job. Step 4, if you're going to pretend to be a sheep, ladies and gentlemen, be the sheepiest sheep there ever was. So look, he's reading books about sheep, and he's doing bedtime stories to all the baby sheep. And he's doing all that. And now when they least expect it, because he was friends and handy and fun and helpful and the sheepinest sheep that ever lived, now he's ready to strike to eat those sheep. Oh, what do we got? Oh, Rose loves Zumba. I know. I can't wait to have Zumba back, Rose. COVID kind of stopped everything, but we're doing it. We're definitely doing it. So now the wolf is like, oh, yeah, it's dinner time. Oh, wait, what? And look, the wolf is looking at the little baby sheep, and he's picturing the sheep in a sundae with whipped cream and cherry, and he's thinking about it, but he's starting to get a little worried. Because you know why? Because he was helpful and fun and friendly and did everything to fit in with the sheep. Guess what? He started to like the sheep. And he said to himself, I can't do it. Nope, 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 nope. Declan's here. Declan, the Declan clan. Hey, Declan. I love that you're here. Oh, Kalea, yeah. The ice cream is nice. But the wolf couldn't do it, so he left in the middle of the night. And he's like, I can't eat those beautiful sheep. They were so nice. And he became friends with them. Because here's the thing, and this is really funny. Sometimes there's people that you think you might not like, or people that you're afraid of, or you're like, oh, those people are no good. But if you take the time, like the wolf did, to be friends and be nice and play, guess what? You almost always really like them, because people are good. And Mr. Gary always says there's way, way more good people in the world than bad people. Absolutely. Now, some countries like Canada, they're almost all good people. But even everywhere in the rest of the world, everyone's pretty nice. So the wolf comes back and he's like, I'm not eating those sheep. Nope, maybe I can have a nice big bowl of cookies and cream ice cream, right, Kalea? And the wolf takes off his sheep outfit. You can see all the designs he made. He took it off. He's like, oh, sigh. So eating the sheep plan didn't work. So he has a new plan. New plan. Step 1. Step 2. So he took his big sheep outfit, and what is he doing? He's making all little tiny sheep. Making all little tiny sheep. And look, he made all little sheep dolls so he could pretend his friends were still with him. And you see his cookbook, the no meat diet, because the wolf's like, listen, not only am I not going to eat sheep, I'm not going to eat anything, other than plants and salads and stuff, and vegetarian pork. It's really cute. Success. So he's drinking his herbal tea. Mr. Gary likes green tea at the end of the day. So he's sitting there, missing all his friends and the sheep, drinking his hot tea. And all of a sudden, oh, that was a good knock. You want to hear it again? Knock, knock, knock. And he spills his tea a little, like, who's knocking on my door? Who could that be? Huh? And he opens the door, and boy, that looks like a whole bunch of wolves. Because you can tell wolves because the pointy ears, right? Looks like a whole bunch of wolves. And look what it is, ladies and gentlemen. All of the sheep, all of his friends that he made when he was pretending to be a sheep, they missed him so much. They were like, we missed you. So all of the sheep dressed up as wolves. They put on wolves' clothing to hang out with their buddy because they loved them so much and they really got to know the inner wolf. And the wolf said to them, sheep, you knew I was the wolf all along. And guess what? They all knew and they didn't care. And they just lived the rest of their days just playing with each other and having fun. So I thought that was one of the cutest little stories, Sheepish, by Helen Youn. I thought that was really cute. And the moral of the story, like I said, you don't judge a book by the sheep's clothing or the wolf's clothing, because someone could look a certain way and they're just not that way. We want to take the time to get to know them and try to be friends with them. Oh, you're welcome so much for the story. Thank you, my friends. So Chris and I, hey, Chris, you want to come here and say hi? I don't know if he's going to come. He's watching TV in the back. Next week's book is dedicated to my friend Jaden. And the name of the book next week is My Butt is So Noisy. Loud. The butt's making fart sounds. That's why it's so loud. And Jaden loves fart books. And this book is going to be dedicated to Jaden. So if you guys would like to hear Mr. Gary read a disgusting book about farts and butt noises, tune in next week because it's going to be really fun. We do have our raffle. If you guys want to buy a 50-50 raffle, we only have like to the 15th. So like a week. You got one more week to buy tickets, guys. And right now the winner gets like thousands of dollars if you win. And the tickets are only $20 a piece. So please call up or go on the website and buy tickets. And as always, I hope to see every single person at our walkathon. Every single person, including that woman right there, Miss Amanda. She's the largest fundraiser that POAC has ever had. That teacher, she's a teacher now, special ed. She's been doing a walk team since she's been 10 years old. So I don't want to hear that you can't do a walk team because Miss Amanda's been doing it since she's been 10 years old, ladies and gentlemen. So go to poacwalk.org. So simple. And if you need help, just call the office, talk to Miss Simone. She will walk you through because she's a wizard of all things walkathon. But it's really, really easy. Really, really easy. So Connor, thank you so much. I love when Connor comes on. And Connor, if there's a book that you would like Mr. Gary to read, just let me know. Kalea, who else is here? Declan, Jaden, Faith. Who else? Did I miss anybody? A few other friends. Rose, can't forget Rose. And like I said before, Rose, I love people and animals named after flowers. So I love Rose. And my dog's name is Lily. So my dog's named after a flower as well. So until next week, remember that Mr. Gary and your grown-ups, we all love you so much. Peace, guys. See you next week. Goodbye from Mr. Gary.